G'day and welcome to the TheJadeRat. Today, as promised, I will be doing a sort of unboxing, first impressions, and maybe a bit of a time-lapse painting of this brand of acrylics that I got in Canada called KROMA Artist Acrylics. And their card is like that, and they have a little description at the back, and they're pretty much based in Vancouver, particularly in Granville Island, and they have a little workshop factory thing there, and they manufacture the paints in store, and as a result of that, they don't distribute to other stores. So if you want to get these artist acrylics, you'll have to go and get them from the shop or online, or ordering them directly from them, because they don't distribute anywhere else. And what else? They've been going on for almost 50 years, and this is just a quick Google from their sort of website, and this particular set here costed $30 Canadian, and it is the 5-color set consisting of black, white, and the primary colors, I think, from memory. It's been a while, but we'll see how it goes. And Chroma obviously is based off the word chroma with a CH, and we will see how it goes. I'm really excited for this because the lady that I spoke to at the store was very nice and enthusiastic about me trying these out, as someone who doesn't really have a lot of experience with acrylic paints. So let's get started. So the box is really nice and sturdy. It survived the trip to Australia, and as you can see here, the tag says 5-color group set, 60 milliliter tubes, PLU #34. And it has a little area, lovely packaging, and we'll see how it goes. Let me see if I can open it. Okay, there we go. And we have another one of their business cards. Oop, nearly dropped it. One of the business cards. So we've got 2 here. And I'll pop those aside. And then we have the tubes of paint. Let's see if I can clear that up. There we go. We've got the tubes of paint. Here we have titanium white, titanium white, benzy yellow, so which is titanium white is pigment PW number 6, benzy yellow is PY 175, quinacridone red PV 19, phthalo blue PBL, or pigment blue 15, and finally, and we can get this box out of the way, nice box, might use it for something later, chuck it over there, and we have Mars Black, which is in the PBK, pigment black, 11, number 11. So these are the 60 milliliter tubes, and I'll come back with some paper and some water, and we can give these a test run. Okay, we're back. Now let's see how we do it. Bear in mind that I'm not actually very well versed in acrylic paint, so I have like very minimal idea of how to sort of go about painting with acrylics, even oils actually. So that's the quinacridone red, and I'll put a little dab there for you. Let's see how it goes with some water. Okay, blending it out with some water gives a lovely cool pink, which is good because the other acrylic paint, the sort of lower grade one that comes in a set paint, is indeed a warm red. So if I wanted to do something in the future with the 6 colour palette, I think that'll be good. And what I'll do is I'll sort of go through each one individually. Next one, Benzie Yellow. Hopefully there's no colour. And I like this yellow too. It's once again, maybe it's just my light, but I think it's a nice cool yellow. But I can see it coming out really well in the future, mixed in with probably phthalo blue, which I believe has more of a green tendency than purple. So we'll see how that goes. And of course we'll have to mix them together as well to see how everything sort of looks in a little colour wheel. Okay, do I have space to put blue? I'll put blue here. Okay, I was dabbing it on, spreading it out with water. Ooh, very nice, yeah. You can definitely tell that this has a cooler tendency. This is of course added with water, so it'll dilute down and be a bit more pastel in tone. But straight up the colour is very rich. And I think, as I said, I'm not very well versed in acrylic paint, aside from what you do in like primary school. But yeah, they seem to handle pretty well. Of course, this paper is a bit of it says it's an acrylic pad, but I tried watercolors on it and it was somehow worse. So I guess there is a bit of truth to their words. Let's see how it goes. Lovely green, yeah. And I think this will do really well for this yellow. I mean, I suppose they make it like that, so you can mix them as well as you can. So they're the 2 yellow swatches. Let's see what else we have. I think the red is rather staining, and I think it's supposed to be staining. It has an excellent light fastness rating, so they're all written at the back there, and they tell you how good they are at resisting light. So it's a lovely purple mix here, although I feel like this paper's struggling a little bit. Let me see if I can zoom it in for you. There are the colours. And of course we'll have to check black and white too, because titanium white's pretty standard, and I don't mind using this particular white, because I guess it's what is the standard. For white, I'm going to get a new brush because I don't trust that brush with how much pure colour is actually on it. But the white's very nice. You know, it does its job, hopefully, provided it's used correctly. And one thing I really like about this so far is particularly in this one here, and you can see it with the yellow. The red, maybe I just didn't use enough here, but the excellent sort of glazing properties. It's almost like when you put a pen, you know, those magic pens, and it changes colour as you go across. It's absolutely wonderful, particularly with the yellow, and I think that's because of the transparency of it, and it really lends well to creating these dynamic colours, and I think that's something that I will be using in the future. And finally, the last one in the pack, and probably it's going to be like the one that's most used, but probably not. Or maybe, I don't know. So that's how it looks when you've sort of faded it out. And then, of course, the pure colour, which is nice. It's a nice solid colour. Let's see if we can mix it in with the white. See what happens. And blends well. Blends well. Could also be attributed to the fact that I'm not quite well versed, and I feel like I'm going to use that as an excuse for this whole video, but yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. Hey? Alright, I think that's good for swatching, and I might do a couple of other swatches just to see, like, or maybe mix them together. But so far so good, and we'll get to a sketch and do some painting soon.